Happy Friday, everybody. I'm here at one of our basketball courts that we have at BJA. It's probably not the one you're thinking of, but I'm down at the CDC. And there's a cool little basketball court that we have down here that our students, the high school students, came down and painted, made a little sensory path that you can kind of see here for the kids, and in collaboration with some of the teachers and other departments that we have at BJA to just bless our kids down here in the CDC. And so that's part of a Jerusalem project that they had in mind. We want to be salt and light in Jerusalem and Judea, Samaria, the uttermost parts of the earth. And this is what our students did a couple weeks ago down here and painted our logo on the floor, which is so cool. And it's a great opportunity for them to serve and give back to the young people. So we have a lot of things to talk about today, so I'm going to go back to my office and just record some video for you to make sure you get all the information, because there's a lot happening. So let's get straight to there. I'll see you back at the office. So I'm back here in my office because we have a lot to talk about, and I'm going to use a PowerPoint slide here to kind of help direct our talking points today. So thanks for your patience with us. First thing I want to talk about is Giving Week, and that's been a good week that we had this week as far as giving dry goods, paper products, and canned goods to Miracle Hill as well as Shepherd's Gate. And I just want to explain a little bit. In the past, we've had a big high pressure competition kind of way of generating donations for these things. And I just want to explain why we made some changes, especially in the middle school this year. So we really wanted to refine the purpose in giving and really be clear as to why we are giving. It's not to get prizes or to get something for ourselves, but that we're really genuinely caring for those around us. And so I know that's a little different and maybe doesn't have the same energy because of just giving out of the goodness of your heart, but we feel like that's a pure motive in the end, and we really like that better. So thank you so much for being generous and talking to your kids about why we give and what the purpose is. But just want to let you know that we had a lot of stuff come in and continue to come in as well. Today's the last day really of giving, but if you had more stuff, you can let us know. We'll make sure it gets to the right people. So thanks for your help with that. And the students were involved in packing up and getting them over to those organizations, and I know they really appreciate it. So thank you for your generosity during this time of year especially. I want to talk about our sports. Fall season is just wrapping up, and so congratulations to all of our teams that did a great job. There is a survey. If you were a parent with a student on one of those teams, you would have gotten a link for a survey. So please fill that out. It gives us feedback on the season, ways we can improve, and our communication, the practices, games, all those kind of things. We really want to keep working on that. And so I just want to congratulate also the teams as they finished out. So not every team had a playoff. Some of the teams just played seasons, and the JVs, et cetera, didn't have playoffs. But these are the teams that had playoffs and how they performed. So we had volleyball, soccer, cross country, all of those teams did really well, and I really appreciate their spirit and the coaches. Congratulations to all of them. Thank you to Brian Harwood, our AD, for putting so many different pieces of information together. Did a great job with that. So there's an opportunity that we have, because we're on this college campus, for our students to actually have paying jobs right here on campus. Various areas like custodial or IT. There's some specific areas that students that are in high school, they have to be a certain age, but there's different jobs, even as low as 14, where students can work minimum wage, but it's here right on campus, and very, very flexible hours. So parents, if you're working till 5 and your high schooler is sitting around, you say, hey, you want to make some money, or you want them to make some money to pay you back for the coffee, drinks, or whatever you get for them, this is a way to do that. We're going to have a student fair on Tuesday and Wednesday of this upcoming week here in the Quadrangle. So encourage your students to come by and get that information. And parents, you can ask any questions you want of those, but it's really university and other departments that have needs for high school students that could work for them. The next thing we want to let you know about is this Saturday, tomorrow, is our first VEX Robotics Tournament that we're going to be hosting. It's going to be over at the elementary cafetorium, and so the university engineering and IT department is helping us put this on, and this is a way we're going to be able to get some funds for our robotics teams that are doing really well, both middle school and high school. So we've had our high school team actually won a tournament recently, and that's their first year really competing in that way, and it's been fun to see how well they're doing. Our middle school obviously does really well every year. So this is an area, if you want to watch it, there's actually a live stream. So you'll see a link in the Lions Roar here. So it'll be basically starting first thing in the morning, 8:45, I think. And but there'll be a link that you can check that out, or just come by the gymnatorium, the elementary building, and check that out. It's a fun thing for us to do. It's the first time we're doing this, but it's something we think we can do every year. Then I want to invite you to some events that are going on in the university this Saturdays. Many of you might be aware of this, but the Turkey Bowl has been a long tradition as far as the society final soccer game. And so that game is going on, but they also have the women's final soccer game as well, and they call that the Turkey Cup. And so that's going on at 4 o'clock. The ladies' societies are competing. And then in between the two games, they have what is called a turkey platter, and that's down at the activity center. A lot of food trucks and some other things, and all food items are $3 or less. So it'll be a fun Saturday activity if you want to come out, and we want to make sure that we invited all of our parents out to that and all of our BJA families to come enjoy some of the BJU events going on. And then lastly, as we wrap up, I just want to let you be aware of some schedules that are happening. Obviously, the winter sports season is coming on. That link is in the cloud, and we have it here in the Lions Roar. You can check that out, and that's where we post games and practices and all those things, so you can keep up with that. And so that's something new that we're doing with the winter sports season. And also Thanksgiving break. I don't think I need to tell you, your students, I'm sure will let you know that we are off the entire week of Thanksgiving. And that's the first year we're doing that. And the Monday and Tuesday, the teachers will not be off. We're actually going to be preparing and prepping and doing a professional development with speakers. We have outside speakers coming in, several of them that are going to help us get better in our classrooms and better in our craft. We're going to be talking about motivation in learning, how to involve students in engagement and their emotional involvement in the learning, and how that's important. Different tasks, complexity of tasks, how do we schedule those and make those in the classroom. So it's a lot of really good pedagogy that we need to learn, and we're learning together over these times. So while you're having a good vacation time, we're going to be learning, and then we'll join you with our vacation as well at the end of the week. And then just also one reminder that middle school is going to be having full days. You'll see the schedule in the link in the Lions Roar here, but they're going to have full days the last couple days of the semester. Everyone has a half day on that Friday for Christmas, right before Christmas break, but that's a change. So if you're a middle school parent, don't get caught off guard with that. We have activities all morning, and so if you need to pull them out, because high school has half days with exams, but middle school doesn't have exams, so we're having full days for that. That's our intention, is to make that be a blessing to you as parents, that you don't have to try to come get your middle schooler halfway through the day. And then finally, as you know, we're going to be off Christmas and New Year's, and so we won't have the offices open. Everyone kind of shuts down, but we'll still check emails if we need to. If you need something real desperately, don't hesitate to reach out, and somebody will be checking emails. So there's a lot going on, and tomorrow is Veterans Day, so enjoy your weekend, enjoy the beautiful weather, and if you enjoy your freedoms, make sure you thank a veteran and tell them thank you for the sacrifice that they made for us. So I hope you have a great weekend, everybody, and see you on Monday.